characters with the worst practical outfits later. We are now live. We're on the D&D screen. We're here. It's the four of us, just the four of us in this desert in the sky in yeah. So so
with that ass though.
No. We're in a desert. We're already thirsty. We don't need to be more thirsty. Water doesn't last long in a desert to begin with. We only have so much time.
Especially mine. I don't have water. I have alcohol.
Oh no.
It's just spicy water.
No, remember he actually only has alcohol.
Yeah. No.
Oh no, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. So we encountered a strange guy, a strange merchant, and I shared my water with him, and he drank the lot.
And then
he mysteriously perished.
I forget some specifics, but he ended up dead. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
And
he definitely did end up dead.
Yeah, and when we searched his person and his cart, all we got to replace my water was a canteen full of alcohol.
So,
I see.
Kind of on that note, do one of the two of you that was here last week want to give a session recap for our good friend Grimsly, who is frantically riding a camel?
Yeah, I mean, I've basically just already recapped everything I remember.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
it has been a while.
The guy. I think we might have fought the guy.
A bit. We did not fight the guy. We continued on the road a bit. We found this burnt to shit caravan with a dude mumbling to himself something hellish. Lomadhi went up to investigate. Reita hung back to observe the investigation and do her own investigation from a distance. And after Mystery Man drank all of Lomadhi's water, he mysteriously dropped dead.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Should we convey the out of character stuff that got missed there, or?
Oh yeah, Reita 100% killed him.
Yeah. Out of character, Reita timed it so that as he was drinking the water, she activated a spell that killed him. So Lomadhi is none the wiser. He believes that the water he got is what did it, and he's basically just like he basically has just put the canteen away in favor of a new canteen, which just happened to have alcohol.
Yeah.
Of course. Yes.
Because you know what's the best in the middle of a desert, a long multi-day desert trek from one city to another city with no hope of communication between? Copious amounts of intoxicating beverages.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It'll certainly make the week go faster. Or last forever. Hard to tell which. So, after the party discovered this very interesting individual, did Reita take the boots? I don't remember. I know you took the lockbox.
Oh, yes. I took the boots because I thought Grimsly might want a new pair of boots because they're not suitable for her. But we
Talking about the strange boots in the party inventory?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, because I saw that, I'm like, I don't remember this.
So, the notable detail about those boots was that despite everything on this guy being, like, very obviously long worn, he's, worn these clothes for a while, they are covered in dirt and smudges, and there's small tears in places, and the boots are in pristine condition like they were purchased yesterday.
Them's Gucci.
There's some solid, like, they're also clean. Following the, discovery of this man and his fancy boots, and also a lockbox, the party continued north along the glass road, and then discovered a giant line of black sand going from the west to the east, cutting through the glass road, and there's like a very large section where the road is just completely shattered. There's no glass left there, and it's just black sand.
Okay, so let me get this straight.
Mhm.
In front of us, assuming that Grimsly had caught up with the camel,
Mhm.
it's what we are riding on or like traveling along is called the glass road, and it's made out of
Glass.
Nice.
glass. Okay, actual glass. Surrounding it being piles and hills and valleys of sand, and across our entire pathway is a how wide line of black sand?
If I remember correctly, because I am very intelligent, I didn't put it in my freaking notes. I think I said it was 60 feet across.
Oh, so it's a 60 feet across, and then how wide?
Horizon to horizon.
Oh, okay. So 60 feet like from ahead of us in terms of width, and then from horizon to horizon, just black sand.
Mm-hmm.
As denizens of this planet, do we know anything about this?
The Black Desert isn't supposed to be here.
The Black Desert, is that where we are located?
No, you're in the Pale Desert. The Black Desert is to the west and is where madness presides. The aspect of
Right.
madness and the aspect of spite.
And this Black Desert gets its name specifically because of the black sand or some other reason?
Specifically because of the black sand, because nobody can, once you touch the black sand, like, go, like, entering the Black Desert, you usually don't come back alive, so, trying to figure out what the heck is going on there doesn't really happen. Not too
That's
practical.
weird. Okay. So Grimsly, as he's walking along, says, "Oh, hey guys, what's with the black sand? Who thought it was a funny idea to make a bloody line there?"
Reita will shrug.
We don't know the origin of the black sand, but it does seem to be concerning.
Is someone like trying to pave a parking lot with the black sand? Well, like and then he's gonna ride up next to it, and he's gonna command the camel to like kick sand at it to like cover it with the sand, the regular sand that we're standing on. Does it cover it up?
It kind of does for a second, and then the normal sand seems to... kind of hard to tell what happens to it, if it sinks or if it gets blended in with the rest of the sand. The sand isn't moving, but the sand that's kicked onto it does disappear.
Grims is gonna look up into the sky and basically over, and he's gonna look at this space above where all the black sand is. And I guess because it's so wide, it's like 60 feet up. I mean, far wide, or 6 feet ahead of us. If we were to stand right at the base, it's pretty far. Do I see anything like in the sky? Do we see anything like in the horizon to the left or the right where this stuff is, or is it just literally just weird black sand that stretches across the horizon 60 feet wide from where we stand?
Do me a perception check.
Okie dokie. Perception. D&D Beyond says 19.
19. To the west, along the horizon, kind of difficult to make out exactly what's happening, but it almost looks as though the horizon line itself is wiggling a little bit. This, like, kind of writhing along the horizon line where, you know, the Black Desert line, the line of black sand would disappear over the horizon. And as you're looking at it, you realize it's not the horizon that's moving. That's a lot of people.
Oh, I think I know what's going on. You'll see that over there. I'm thinking that perhaps the people don't want to cross the black sand for possibly obvious reasons, Possibly because I don't understand myself, but possibly they're following the black sand to see if they go around it, give it a wide berth. I could be wrong. What are your thoughts on it?
Thrain at this point is gonna kind of walk up a little bit towards the black sand and look in the direction that Grimsly's pointed, and not so sure that many people live in the desert. Last time we went to the Pale City, it wasn't that populated.
Oh, so those might. Well, I can't explain why people would be walking along the black. Well, are they on the black sand or are they like on our side of the sand?
It seems like they are on both sides and also going across it.
Okay. A lot of people are crossing the black sand right now.
Uh, it's like a line of people that is wider than the black sand walking towards you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm stupid. I'm trying to figure out like where the people are in relation to the black sand. So if I am to stand where I am, and directly in front of my feet is black sand stretching as far as 60 feet away, followed by regular sand, and all the way as far as I can see to my left, directly left, is nothing but the horizon and people, and then to my right, same thing but without the people. Where are the people exactly? Are they on? They're on both the normal sand and moving towards us?
They are
To
on.
my
along
understanding,
It's
my
like
understanding, it sounds like they're both on the sand and on either side of the sand.
Correct.
Like a parade coming down the sand on that is wider than 60 feet on both sides and in the sand.
Correct.
So essentially, it looks like they don't give a fuck about the black sand. They're going towards us.
Correct.
Okay, that paints an entirely different picture. Okay. How far do they look?
They are far enough away that you cannot make out how many people there are, their features. It's hard to get an exact distance or even a remote estimate, but they're slightly person-shaped dots on the horizon. Effectively, they are a
Gotcha.
long ways away.
Gotcha. So I will tell the group, okay, well, I see what I assume to be people, maybe not people, maybe the zombies or something, I don't know. But they're far enough away to not warrant any panic now. What do y'all think we should do? As I hold on to Teddy, who's clearly unconscious, and just put him on top of the camel. Terry, I mean.
Yeah, Teddy, close enough. Teddy the Tedarium.
I'll like put one of the camel's blankets on top of him so he doesn't dehydrate. Not that he would because he's a toy, but you know.
You gotta keep the bugs warm.
Sure, yeah.
In a desert, keep the bugs warm.
Yeah.
Reita will kind of look off into the horizon where Grimsly was pointing, and familiar gesture of minor illusion. I feel an encounter is less than ideal.
I mean, they could barely see us. I mean, I can barely see them. I don't even know how many there are.
For now. Quickly do they appear to be approaching?
They're not moving very quickly.
Okay.
Could they simply be refugees from the Pale City in need of help?
It's a lot of people.
Why would they not be following the glass road?
Yeah, what they said.
I suppose, but the other possibilities are more worrisome, I'm afraid.
But also, let's not forget, and he's gonna get the camel to kick the sand over the black sand again. What the hell's going on with this? I hesitate to step into the sand if we are following the glass road.
I am inclined to agree with you. I have also entirely lost my notes. I accidentally closed them without saving the document.
Oh, no.
So all of
Oh,
my notes
no.
are gone. Or misplaced. I feel like I had remembered to save this one. But I don't know where, so just FYI. But I do believe we'd gone over, I think I asked how much Reita would have known about the desert, but I've since forgotten.
It's not a great place to go. I do believe I mentioned at the end of last set. No, I didn't. Never mind. Ignore that.
Okay.
I cast Eldritch Blast in the middle of the 60-foot wide black sand.
Like to just
Make-
blow up the sand a bit?
Just blast. Yeah, basically, it's like, well, it's a fairly strong hit. So I'm thinking, what if I kick enough sand? What's underneath it? How deep does this go? Because like, why would this? Why?
Have you ever seen
them.
like a gunshot into sand before? Like in movies and stuff?
Yeah, I've seen it in movies.
Yeah.
That's effectively what happens. There's just a big puff of black sand that settles back down in the middle. It doesn't give you that much visibility on how deep it is, but it's deeper than what was thrown.
And considering an Eldritch Blast is like a Eldritch Force fist to the face. Yeah, that's a decent amount to be like, well, it's clearly not shallow. Or at least not that deep. Or rather, it's deep enough.
Are any of you like moving, or are you all standing still?
I assumed we were standing
Stationary for the
still, but I
moment.
could be wrong. Yeah.
Pretty sure we're stationary at the moment, yeah.
Okay. Lomadhi.
Yes.
You would be the first one to notice. How close are you standing to the edge of the black sand, Lomadhi?
Trying to remember if I remember correctly, I feel like we said the sand was like, so the road was like what, to the north? Originally the glass road?
The glass road travels north and south, yeah.
North and south. All right. So then the sand was moving east west then?
Yep.
Okay. I'm trying to remember because I know we crested a hill, we went down and investigated, we went back up to the hill. I'm just trying to remember where that hill it was in relation to the road and the sand. That don't even need distance, just.
So you're up at the top of the hill though. You're not like by the edge of the sand.
Yeah, no, we retreated back to the top of the hill at the start of at the end of last session. That much I do remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just then now we had Grimsly arrive. He went and investigated, and I believe he came back to us.
Oh no, I'm still like at the front of the sand because I kicked some around. Remember? So that's it. No, I'm like right at the sand.
Oh well, strike
by
that.
Right at the sand, I mean like I'm on the camel. And the camel's in front of the sand is more accurate.
But then I guess if we were talking to each other, then Lomadhi and Reita have to be pretty nearby with the other camel.
I mean, at least 15 feet. He's still, it's just talking distance, right? So.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Lomadhi. We'll call Lomadhi about 10 feet back from the sand here, the black sand.
Okay. And where's Reita standing?
I would have been just a few feet behind Grimsly, probably.
Okay. Grimsly, you notice it first, and by that I mean you notice it second, because the camel notices it first and steps away from the sand that is a little bit closer than it was when you got here.
Whoa. Whoa, you know what? I remember seeing this, in a play once. He's gonna quickly hop off the camel, tell the camel to back off. He's gonna take a actually let me check my inventory real quick. Inventory. No, that spells inventory. He's gonna take one of his caltrops.
Mm-hmm.
I know. How are you gonna fucking see a caltrop? He's gonna take one of his bolts, stick it into the sand right at the edge of the sand and the black sand. Get on the camel, and then back off, and then look at the bolt for a couple seconds. Just see what happens.
It takes a while before it's like noticeable, but the sand is definitely growing or spreading in some way. It's definitely not remaining the same size that it was.
Look at that. Anything happened to my bolt as it essentially goes into the black sand?
That is going to take a significantly longer amount of time. Are you going to be sitting there and watching it the whole time, or?
Wait, what do you mean? Because like the bolt is right in between the black sand and the normal sand.
Okay, my bad.
It's not just in the sand; it's like right at the edge.
Okay, yeah. That takes a handful of minutes, but eventually it like falls over into the black sand and sinks a little bit, and then stops sinking.
What? Okay, that's not what I was expecting, but all right.
It looked like it just like fall because like the shift in sand, like it falls and just kind of gravity presses it in a bit.
I guess so.
A bit more than what gravity would do.
Oh, cool.
Anyway, regardless, it's not natural and I don't like it. And he's gonna nonchalantly reach over where the black sand is and attempt to pick up the bolt from the black sand.
Are you being careful not to touch the black sand, or are you just like grabbing the bolt?
He'd be dainty about it, but he's not gonna like spend a lot of effort to not touch the black sand, because I need to be the shit. I need to poke the things, because no one else is gonna do it.
Mr. Grimsly, would you be so kind as you grab the bolt and your hand comes in contact with the black sand? Would you be so kind as to make me a wisdom saving throw?
You got it. Just let me reduce the amount of bolts. Well, no, because I'm trying to take it back. So maybe I'll take it back. Maybe I won't. Wisdom saving throw the result is a solid 5.
Oh no. As you're grabbing the bolt, you can't really place what it is, what happened, what changed, but for a split second, that's hardly long enough for you to even remember what it was that happened. Your perspective was different somehow. Despite any efforts to try and remember what it is that was different, you can't really seem to place it. It's just things were different for a second.
Whoa, I didn't think the drugs were gonna hit me this early. All right, and I'll put his bolt away. Does anyone want cocaine? No, he doesn't ask that. He'll take note of that and put his bolt away and say, well, I'm sure the black sand is safe. Nothing happens, see? And he's gonna like twiddle the bolt in his hand.
Would at the very least, would Reita be able to notice the contact with the sand and to a point potentially understand what that would potentially mean? Going what she knows about things.
As far as either of you two can tell, nothing happened. Grimsly reached down and grabbed the bolt, and that was it.
It's fine.
And then muttered something about drugs.
It's
I
Grimsly.
got it from the back alleys of 3rd Street.
I thought we only had 2 streets.
There's a secret 3rd one. That's how they get away with it. Anyway, we should probably keep going. Yeah, and he's gonna command the camel to continue down the road through the black sand.
Like
Somebody stop me!
Yeah, I was gonna say, so he's going through the black sand. Yes, so
It was fine.
yeah. So, Lomadhi. God, I blanked on my own character's name. Wow.
Whoops.
Imagine.
Monday we got
I'm
it.
totally a professional, I promise. Calls out, Sir Grimsly, are you sure that direction is a wise choice?
Nope.
Then perhaps it might be better to take another second and reconsider.
The camel's already like 2 feet through the sand.
Not quite. I was gonna have you do an animal handling
No?
check.
Okay. All right. Watch. Check this shit out.
I'm
Animal
like half
handling.
hoping for a nat 20 here.
So
Natural 20 plus 2.
That
So
is
where are you
correct.
rolling
I'm looking
anyways?
at the campaign. That is indeed a natural 20.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, the
Holy, what's this shit? Let's go!
Well, where are you rolling?
He's rolling in D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So anyone who has a
Yep,
character
I
sheet
see
in
it.
the campaign can
I
also
see
do
it.
it. Yeah.
I mean, I could do that in D&D Beyond, but it's gonna take forever for me to get a single roll. The animations.
You can turn that off.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. They just
I don't
show
remember,
up
Brendan, you
over the
can.
character sheet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Well,
This
huh.
is gonna fucking die.
So, is Grimsly back on the camel, or did he just tell the camel to go?
Yeah, he's on the camel
He's on. Okay.
with Terry.
With no. So, the camel
Oh my
takes like one confident step, and then a couple of like uneasy ones, and then. Oh my god! I need to make fucking wisdom saves for a camel.
I was gonna say, it makes contact with the sand.
It most certainly makes contact with the sand. We'll do this and we'll see what happens. None of
Turns
those
into more
are
black
successes. Oh no.
It turns into more black sand. No.
So,
No, I paid for this camel. I have to return it.
So the camel takes, the one confident step and then a couple of uneasy steps and then starts trying to like run across the sand, and the moment the back legs are like properly in the black sand, a step or two away from where the normal sand is, suddenly all 4 of its legs are stuck and it starts sinking. And
Oh, no.
is making a whole lot of very uncomfortable panic camel noises.
I quickly jump back off, pull the rope out of my backpack, and lasso it onto the camel's pack. Not the neck, but its actual pack.
The hump?
Yeah, no, because like, camel's got the. It's like a camel saddlebag. Basically, I'm hooking onto the saddlebag. Yeah.
Okay. Are you jumping back to the sand, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump back to the normal sand first.
Are you
Okay.
at least taking Cherry with you?
He'll be fine.
Alright.
Wake up, Terry!
Manny's gonna come back next time and be like, yeah, so Terry died?
Grimsly killed Terry.
Again.
Can I use my rope to try and pull Terry to safety?
Like, I imagine Terry's on top of the saddlebag, so if it wraps around the saddlebag and it's pulling on the bag, it's gonna jostle Terry around a little bit.
Yeah.
You can dump him in the sand.
Plus, he's a bug. He's a spider. He can climb along the thing.
Probably. I'm assuming, are you, like, trying to pull the camel out of the sand?
No, I'm trying to pull Terry to safety because Grimsly's about to kill him.
No. I'm trying to save the camel.
Okay.
There's a difference.
Then, sure, attach the rope. Try to get the camel free as well.
While they're doing that, I would like to watch the crowd that is gradually approaching, just to kind of start estimating how much time we have before we are very clearly in view of the veritable army.
They are closer.
Closer, but they're supposed to be... No. That... Because, like, if they're so far away that you can't even discern the number, and they're not moving very fast, how would you tell if they're even that much closer?
They're not closer
then on
by
this case,
much, but they are closer.
Okay.
I can discern more shadowy figures on the horizon.
Yeah. Which one of the two of you has higher strength, Grimsly or Lomadhi?
Probably Lomadhi. I'm a bard.
Lomadhi's strength is 16.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's 13.
Give me a strength check with advantage as you guys try to pull the camel out of the sand.
Alright, give me a
Poor
sec.
bucking, screaming, panicking camel.
Thank God there's advantage, because that was a nat 1.
Oh
my God, went from nat 1 to nat 20, Jesus.
So somehow you managed to pull the camel free, and the camel is physically unharmed.
Well, how much did the camel sink? Because they were talking seconds here.
Up to the knees.
That's incredibly fast. Right.
Yes. You guys managed to pull the camel free, kind of dragged it across the surface of the black sand, and then pulled it out at the edge. It is not happy. It's freaking... I need to make a couple of rolls real quick.
Yeah.
It's... You know how sometimes there's, like, some animals that when they're spooked, they will lock up and freeze?
Mm-hmm.
That's the camel right now. It climbed back onto its legs, and then it's just staring into the void that is the black sand, and not moving. Hard to tell if it's even breathing.
Grimsly's going to, pull over the canopy that was covering Terry, look that he's still unconscious, like pat him on the head, and then go to the camel's face, start giving it a little pet, and start trying to soothe it over. Like, that's okay, little one. We're not doing that anymore. Honestly, you look at those people over there, and he points to like that big mass of people. They're in the black sand. I figured we'd be fine. You were fine for a good while. You did a good job. Such a good job, little one. Don't worry, we're not doing that again.
It doesn't really seem to respond much.
That's fine. Grimsly's gonna keep talking as if he thinks that it's working.
Thrain is going to glance over towards the group that's approaching, and then look back at the camel and... What was your goal coming this way again?
Well, we're on our way to the Pale City, and we were going along this road, and the sand seemed fine when I touched it. I got a little trippy, but nothing I couldn't handle. Figured the animal's smarter than me. We crossed the road, you know.
Do you have another way to get to the Pale City?
Do you?
No.
Then I guess we're at an impasse. Unless, of course, my two other intelligent companions have a alternate route.
Rachel will shake her head.
Well, Lomity will think for a second. Well, we were told that we needed to find the cause of the loss of contact with the Pale City, and I would say this sand seems to be a strong indicator of a possibility.
I mean, yeah, because like 60 feet-ish. I'm more like 54 feet, I'm just estimation. Of all this black, gooey, void sand, no couriers get across there unless you go by pigeon, and even then. Well, actually, yeah, if you could... Is avian mail a thing here?
Is what?
Is
Bird mail.
mail, yeah, like pigeon messaging and whatnot? I mean, hell, we got magic too, so it's like I'm just determining whether they could have sent a word, because like the whole thing is the Pale City's comms are completely down. There's no at all. But I'm wondering, is mail via sent by courier pigeon or other avian creature a thing? In which case,
on
obviously, they couldn't do it.
on occasion it is. Usually for
Okay.
like smaller messages or things like that, but usually there's, merchants and couriers that'll go back and forth with larger packages. Since that's kind of the road where trade happens on, makes sense to do mail the same
Right.
way.
Okay. So you may very well may be right, Lomadhi. However, even with like we can still send comms through avian mail, and yet I don't think the sand is gonna. You know what I mean? The sand's definitely a factor, I think, but I don't think it's the one thing. There's got to be more to this.
Never, Nevertheless, we do seem to be at a bit of an impasse here.
You're
We
right.
can
You're
keep
right.
we can keep traveling north towards the Pale City, steadily moving to keep ourselves out of the black sand. But what should happen if we run out of if we reach the Pale City, and yet all of the entrances to the city are trapped by the sand?
Agreed. That is very good thinking. Plus, you know what? Our whole job is just to investigate it. So if we come across that and that's what we find, well, that's something we can add to the findings.
Are you
I
planning
think
to...
we are overlooking the expansion of the Black Desert.
Oh. Well, do you have any ideas? And he'll look at our new friend among the group, whose name I forget.
Thrain.
Brain.
Thrain, thank you. What
Um,
about you, Thrain?
at the comment of expansion of the Black Desert, it all kind of seems to click in her head, and she just stares with like abject terror at the sand and takes a few steps away from it, like, oh, oh, um, I don't think we should stay close to it. Is there a plan to... You wanted to get to the Pale City. I don't think we can quickly. It tapers slightly to the east, but I'm not sure how far out it goes, and if it's growing. Oh, if it's growing.
What was her name again?
Thrain.
Brain.
One person, please.
Oh, sorry.
Thrain. I'll type it in campaign talk.
Thrain. Okay. Campaign talk. Yeah. Okay. Thrain. All right. Yeah.
Rain with a lisp.
Well. Wow. Uh, Miss Thrain, did you think of a possible cause for all of this? You seemed to suddenly get nervous about the sand all of a sudden.
If that's the Black Desert, It shouldn't be anywhere near here. The, the desert's supposed to be... Vengeance keeps it in the west. If... I...
You know, out of character, this does ring a bell. I feel like you did point this out to us, either in character or not.
It is common knowledge that the aspect of Vengeance, which is the guardian of the Pale City, is also the, like, front line for keeping the Black Desert from spreading to the east.
Okay.
Oh, perfect.
So
Yes, this was mentioned.
So if this aspect of vengeance is supposed to keep the Black Desert from advancing, and yet advancing it is, it would seem something potentially drastic may have happened to this aspect of vengeance.
Do we know what the black sand actually is? Like, because obviously we know that the aspect of vengeance is keeping it at bay, but what the hell is it that it's advancing?
Unknown.
Okay.
It is commonly assumed to be some kind of physical form of madness, but good luck finding someone willing to test that who doesn't just go mad themselves.
Okay. Sorry. Okay then. So, aspect of vengeance. Let's say they're on a holiday and they're clearly not doing their job right now. That's bad, obviously. But we still have a job to do to get to the Bale City. So regardless, I think we should do what Lomadhi suggested, and we tally forth regardless, and we'll tackle whatever comes our way. Thoughts, everyone?
We don't have the supplies. We planned for a week. I don't think we have much beyond that. And need I remind you of the crowd also to the east? Or were they coming from the west? I forget.
They're coming from the west.
They're coming from the west. So they're advancing from the Black Desert, which is most assuredly not great.
Right, what even are they? Like, are they going to... I think they're moving in this direction, but, like, I doubt they can even see us.
Yet, as loath as I am to suggest it, I think our best bet is to return to Korenberg and report the expansion of the Black Desert at the very least.
Also true. Plus, it's part of our job to report anything, so this is part of that. Lomadhi, thoughts?
This is all quite concerning, but perhaps, given that they're coming from the west, it might be a good idea to make sure the town that we came from is ready to handle them.
True. There could be, like, lots of bandits.
Or something worse. Can I roll to see what I remember about the sort of beings that dwell in the Black Desert?
You... Not that anybody really knows a whole lot about what goes on in the Black Desert, but of everyone here, you would likely know the least.
Okay, fair enough.
Same question.
I mean,
what can Reita recall?
And to
Go
be
ahead.
fair, sorry,
Go ahead.
real quick. To be fair, I wasn't asking to roll to try and figure out what the crowd is. It's more like I was trying like there's something I want Lomadhi to say in character that I'm not. I would need that role to help inform me on whether he could say it, whether he would know to say it.
I mean, by all means, go ahead, make a history check for that. But
I mean, for what it's worth, my history mod's not great, so. Yeah, that's a 12.
That's above average.
yeah. Was Reita rolling as well, or?
I believe you were saying something before giving me my roll, but yeah, I will do that as well, because based on what I... that is going to be a 15.
Okay. Lomadhi, what you know of the Black
Yes.
Desert is... First, it's very dangerous. Basically, nobody goes into the Black Desert. Nobody who
That
has
would be-
gone into the Black Desert has ever come back out sane.
Then that would be good enough for me. Then, yeah. So in that case, so Lomadhi's going to follow up on Grimsly's comment about bandits. No, I don't think it's bandits, given how dangerous that desert is supposed to be. But that doesn't mean said desert didn't hold something much worse.
Reita, you would know,
Hi.
given how often you are on the west side of Korenberg, you would be keenly aware that anybody who is usually stationed there is not stationed for long, and where they are stationed along the edge of the city, they are told very handily not to get too close to the sand. At risk of going mad.
Yeah.
You look over to the left. Grimsly's
Yeah.
like making a sandcastle. Don't touch the wood.
So to reiterate, since unfortunately you all seem rather uninformed, the black sand, for your simpler minds, is considerate the madness, if you all are even aware of such a plague.
I see. And here I was gonna dive in again. I'm kidding. No, I understand.
Thrain takes a couple steps away from Grimsly.
It felt like home.
Lomadhi just pulls out his rope again.
Okay, but for serious though, what are we gonna do? We've got an advancing sand. We got people, probably not people, on the horizon, and we have new information. We should probably do what y'all said. Go back to the city, let them know what's going on. Yeah?
Yes,
Unfortunately.
I do believe that's our best course of action right now.
I'm rather
Awesome.
keen to
Brain?
get away from the sand myself, thank you.
Alright then, let's head on. And he will turn the camel and attempt to get it to start walking.
Go ahead and do me another animal handling. This
You
one's
got
going to be real high check, if you want to throw something else in there.
Massive 4! Let's go!
Oh yeah, that camel's not moving. You hardly get it to turn
Right.
around.
By the way, Winter, Sivna's tattling on you to Manny
What?
about how
What are you
you almost got Terry killed.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to push the camel.
Grimsly,
Yes.
leave it.
No, I'm getting my deposit back.
Then you're going to have to carry it.
So, can I try the rope trick again to try and get it moving away from the sand with us?
Uh, like a lead?
Yeah.
I mean, it has a harness. It's a trained
Yeah.
camel.
I'm going to count this as a group effort. Go ahead, whichever one of the two of you has higher animal handling, make with advantage.
Oh, it's definitely not me. My animal handling's +1.
Grimsly's is +2, I
It's
think?
a dirty
Yep.
20. Yeah, dirty 20 and an 8. So dirty 20.
Okay, slowly, very, very slowly, the camel does start to actually start walking, and once you're up over the crest of the hill and the black sand isn't visible anymore, it starts moving at a somewhat actually decent pace.
I'll do one even better. I'll take one of the cloths from its pack, put it over its eye so it doesn't see anything, and just lead it that way. It's like, yeah, you can't see anything. Don't worry about it. Keep going.
It doesn't seem to like that much, but it does keep walking.
All right.
The way back would be relatively uneventful unless you guys want to stop at the overturned merchant cart that you found the one guy at, the old guy.
Is his body still there? Oh wait, no, didn't Lomadhi waste like 5 minutes burying the poor guy?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then we can keep going. Or has the grave been disturbed?
Considering it's sand tends to shift and move a whole lot. I'm gonna have that one be a...
In an unnatural way. Like there's specific ways that, like, sand, like wind will blow sands, and then like irregular patterns that could be indicative of like third-party disturbances.
You know, fair enough. Yes, the grave has in fact been disturbed.
Oh, excellent. Fucking lovely.
So the grave's been disturbed
Yes.
and clearly like dug out.
It doesn't look like it was dug out. It looks like the grave caved in on itself.
Okay, cool. I wasn't there for the burial, so.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! It's a weird hill of sand. Carry on, pushing the camel.
Notable Grimsly, assuming you were paying attention when you passed through here, you would not have noticed the grave on your way in, and on the way back out, it caved in on itself.
Right. Okay. Look at that! Regular sand that I've seen the entire time. Let's keep moving.
I mean, that's true. It's not like we left a gravestone or something to mark the grave.
True.
So just looks like an mildly abnormal pile of sand.
Yeah, there's some
Like-
good sand right there. Nice and coarse, and you can make it a great
Irritating,
filter
and it
for
gets
water.
Everywhere. Oh wait, wrong franchise.
Everywhere and coarse, and it gets very rough.
I mean, they can keep moving if they want, but I want to walk over to the grave and just use my sickle to sift through the sand.
Snow in a desert?
Congratulations.
It's like
I was
snow, but
already
hot.
hallucinating.
It looks like it caved in, so I want to see perhaps what may or may not have happened to the body. So just looking for any evidence of the old man I murked.
The more you're sifting around, the less you think there's a body there.
Excellent. So, like, no fragments of clothing, hair, bone, just fucking nothing.
Do me an investigation check real quick.
Perfect. Investigation. That's gonna be a fat fucking 9.
No, nothing's there. Whole body's just up and gone, as far as you can tell.
So
Cool.
do I
Reita,
see,
hurry
do I
up.
see her? Do I see her investigating that?
Reita, do you make any attempt whatsoever to hide your investigation?
No, I just broke out from the group and started playing with the grave.
Reita, hurry up. Let's go.
Lomadi pauses, looks back. Reita, wasn't that the grave where we buried that old man?
It was.
Why are you attempting to carve up a dead body buried in sand?
Well, it'd require a body to carve.
Lomadi's going to quirk an eyebrow, and he's gonna approach the grave as well. He's going to start attempting to dig out the body.
Oh, like full on exhuming the grave?
Yeah.
Rave, did you guys actually give him a coffin or something? Or
No.
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 so it's not a
Literally
grave, it's just a hole.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna... No check on this one. You're digging, and you're throwing sand around, and it's really, really hot, and you're very uncomfortable, and you could have sworn you didn't bury the body this deep.
So I'm going to pause. I'm going to reassess how deep I've dug myself here, see if I can still climb out.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to climb out and just sort of panting in the heat for a second. I'm going to stare down into the hole. And after a moment of catching my breath, Lomadhi says, "Well, this is growing even more concerning here. I don't suppose the body's weight would have it sink further into the sand of its own accord."
No?
Then either somebody dug the body up and covered their tracks exceedingly well, or we appear to have a disappearing body. And I'm not
Grimsly's gonna
sure-
like lean over the hole and say, "Could be necromancy." Ooh.
with the
World question, Miss DM.
Mm-hmm.
How is death handled? I know we killed bandits at one in the lake, but has there been any other cases of bodies just kind of poofing out of existence when dead?
There have been some cases of people who were dying slower deaths, kind of coming back from the brink after going mad. But aside from that, no, bodies usually stay put.
Well, I didn't kill him good enough.
If the body is still alive, you did not commit murder. Ergo, you are innocent.
No, when I was in the process of burying it, I could feel the merchant was very much dead.
Correct. That merchant was not alive.
All I heard was the wrecked part of correct. So I was
Yes.
like, damn.
Yes, that is all I
actually.
can do.
You wrecked his ass.
Demolished. That body was in chunks.
Anyway, sorry, continue.
Yeah, no,
Well,
the body was very dead.
This was enlightening. We should continue heading back.
As Grimsly gets back onto the camel, he's gonna say, "You know, with all this talk of madness and whatnot, what if the merchant was never there? Maybe you two are getting a little mad, being out here in the sun all day. Food for thought."
And I suppose my water canteen emptied itself.
And
Oh, Maybe.
Didn't we pick up boots and a lockbox while we were here?
Did we? I just arrived, so I don't
did.
know.
I gave you the boots!
Oh, thank you for the boots. They look wonderful.
Yeah, that happened earlier in character. Yeah.
My
Yeah.
bad. My bad.
But yeah, so after a moment, um, Lomidi shakes his head and says, "Let's hurry back. It would seem the longer we're out here, the more we have to report, and the more dire the situation seems."
Agreed. Let's
Might
trot
I
along.
suggest not reporting the dead merchant?
Why is that? We got a corpse walking around, or someone took it.
And we are blameless. It appears whatever was in the water in my canteen is what killed him.
Where'd you get that water so we don't touch that stuff anymore?
I bought it in town, which makes it all the more important that we report it.
Someone's poisoning the water. That's very serious.
How,
We definitely need to get back and let them
Yeah.
know.
how long
Basically,
have
the
you
longer
been
this
out
is
of town?
like a day, I think.
Not even a
no.
day. We went outside, got fucked up by all y'all, and I went back.
Oh, no, it's been like 3-4 days now.
Oh, has it? Never mind. It's been 3 or 4 days, but by now.
Yeah. So 3 to 4 days, which means So after a moment, Lomini thinks, it might already be too late on the water, but at the very least we can at the very least, if there happens to be an epidemic in town, we at least can bring the cause back to them.
Exactly. Plus, I'm sure the local clerics can purify the water, or something of the sort. Regardless, we should get going. We should let them know about the water and about the body.
The water, the body, the sand, and that crowd tracking in the sand.
Exactly. All right, team. Let's roll out.
Autobots!
Reita's slowly being backed into a corner here
Yeah.
regarding killing the old man.
They can start a panic in the city about poisoned water. That's fine.
Yeah, but eventually the clerics are going to confirm, no, there's nothing wrong with the water, and hasn't been anything wrong with the water.
Then it's gonna
That's
be
fine.
a cold case.
Exactly. It's fine.
Cold case in the desert seems pretty suspicious to me.
Yeah, they won't call it a cold case. The next logical conclusion will be the party killed him.
The plot thickens.
And then everybody except Grimsly will get arrested.
It was Terry the whole time. He comes back. Terry's in jail.
No, well, everybody except Grimsly will be in jail when Terry comes back.
Start of session 4, Terry, you wake up, you're in a jail cell. What happened? You don't remember.
Yep. But Lomidi will be more than happy to relay everything. Anyways, so we make our way back to town here.
It's a couple days travel still to get back to town. Relatively uneventful, all things considered. You guys get back to town just as you're using up the last of your rations. Reita, the suspicious can jar things of odd smelling.
My vertical bentos.
Yeah, your vertical bentos. Those were fucking delicious.
Yeah.
They smelled really bad, but it was some weird ass mushroom soup thing, closer to a stew, and it was absolutely amazing.
Awesome.
Upon returning back to the city, back to Korenberg, you find the
So
gate.
you're not certified out of rations. Yes.
I don't remember.
I think I got myself some extra. How
Yeah.
many? How many more would you have said? Because I think we have 7 in total at the moment.
I would have said 4 more days worth.
Okay.
Upon returning to town, you find the gate is the gate to the glass road and the path that leads up to it completely wide open. And there's a guard there who's kind of helping this very old, frail-looking man and another somehow older and even more frail-looking man next to him.
Are either of them missing their boots?
No.
Okay.
The rough estimate, one of them is in their 60s, and the other one is God knows how old. The older of the two is standing with a straight back. He's got like shockingly dark hair for how old and like withery and bony the rest of his body is. About shoulder length. He's got this cane. It's like gnarled looking wooden cane. That's kind of helping him stand up as straight as he is, and he's watching the other man who's acting as though they are much worse for wear despite looking healthier. As the 60-year-old man is talking to the gate guard about something. His voice is so quiet it's kind of hard to tell from a distance. Aside from those two and the singular city guard guy at the gate, there's nobody in sight.
Curious. I see no reason why we should slow our advance. So carry on.
I have a bad feeling about this, but we need to report to the guild immediately. No.
If you don't mind, I'd like to break off from the group here and meet up with you another time. I'm technically not allowed in the city.
I see. Well, I do suppose your contract has essentially ended here.
Mm-hmm. I'll stay in my tent just outside the wall if you need to come find me again.
Of course. Take care of yourself out there, Thrain.
Best of luck. Kind of gives an awkward chuckle and shrugs in the general direction of the city guard.
All right, so then the rest of us, I guess, head into town, starting to head to the guild hall again.
I want to try and ease up on the conversation as we pass by.
A 60-year-old man is talking about like the type of old man rambling of this is not where the conversation started and they won't let you fix the conversation. This guy is rambling about this patch of trees that he had grown in his backyard when he was younger. How like they were these beautiful sturdy trees and they were his favorite trees, and him and his family worked so hard to grow these trees, and then his neighbors decided that they didn't want their house and the city took it over and chopped down his trees to use for wood in the construction of the new building they were making. He's very upset about it.
Old man yells at Cloud.
Does the mention of trees irk me in any way?
This man is very, very passionate about these trees. He's put a lot of work into them. It's hard to tell if there's much else to it.
Okay. How does the much older, much more put together man appear to be? I'll insight these motherfuckers if I have to as we pass.
Okay. Older guy, the like impossible to tell how old he is. Old guy is not talking. He's standing there. On occasion, like got a hand on the rambling old man's shoulder. of like, they're there, it's okay. And the guard is just trying so hard to butt in and change the topic of conversation back to something about paperwork, and just cannot get more than 2 words in.
Too bad Reita's not politically inclined enough to help him.
Are you, like, stepping closer to listen into their conversation, or are you just, like, idly trying to catch what
Just
you can?
at most, slowing my pace as we're walking through the gate to potentially catch more.
I see.
That's what you hear from the DM. I see multiple clicking and then silence.
The older gentleman, despite facing almost exactly away from you, turns around and gives a small, like, welcoming wave. Hello. Can I help you, miss?
I'll wave back and just shake my head and offer a faint smile.
I see. Have a wonderful afternoon. And then he turn back around and continue witnessing the event before him.
Beautiful. Perfect.
You-
Harmless. I love it. I don't trust it.
You do notice his eyes are a very striking green. A green that makes you uncomfortable.
Cool. I love that I'm out of spell slots. Unless we would have long rested at some point. You said multiple days.
Yeah,
Can
multiple
I
days.
have my spell slots back?
I am assuming you would have long rested. I probably should have mentioned that. That's my bad.
Amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
Amazing.
multiple days have passed, so.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm assuming you wish to use one of these spell slots you have just miraculously recovered.
Yeah, right. Do I try? I would like to linger, like, just past the gate, like, theoretically out of line of sight, but if he detected me just passing by, he might still be able to see me. This is fine. But I would like to cast detect thoughts for sense thoughts first. You know, this game, you know how this works.
I need to
Same
look
thing.
at the exact wording of how this spell works.
So, sense thoughts is you sense the presence of thoughts within 30 feet of yourself that belong to a creature that know languages or are telepathic. You don't read the thoughts, but you know that a thinking creature is present. So, yeah. Right, and then read thoughts. Target one creature.
Okay, so sense thoughts is just, is this
Yes.
person thinking?
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
so it's read thoughts, and then I can probe deeper if I want to, and then that's when he would be able to detect it. Theoretically, unless he has some other fancy mind bullshit that would put me at risk.
there are most certainly thoughts in that head.
Okay, but read thoughts.
Are you attempting to target one creature you can see within 30 feet of yourself? One creature within 30 feet, you detect it with sense thoughts. Learn what's on the target's mind right now. If the target doesn't know any language and isn't telepathic, you learn nothing. Okay.
And then it's the follow-up, where if I probe deeper,
Okay.
then they make a wisdom saving throw.
Most recent thought is... He's thinking about the man that he's with, wondering what his name was. a general sense of shocking curiosity about this man that he's accompanying. Almost somber curiosity, in a way. You don't get much past that, though. Hello?
No,
Goodbye.
like either way, if I probe, he will know there's someone in his mind.
Do it. I mean,
No,
do it.
I'm going to
do it.
dismiss
This is
the
Grimsly.
concentration. This is Grimsly.
I am using the message command. I see what you're doing. Whatever you're thinking, do it.
I'm going to dismiss the concentration on that detect thoughts, and I'm going to cast it on his companion.
His companion, everything on his mind right now is this, albeit incredibly hazy, very foggy, unclear image, very much like him as a young adult, like tying swings to the branches of a huge oak tree, or something that looks somewhat sturdy. Hard to tell exactly what type of tree it is. Probably not oak. But it's kind of got this, like, recalling a dream to it, where the more he's telling this story and the more he's rambling, everything he's thinking about seems to shift a little bit. First it's one tree, and he's tying a swing to one of the lower branches. And then there's two trees, and the swing is gone, but there's, like, a small treehouse built into, like, across the branches of the two trees. And then it's back to one tree, but the treehouse is still there. And then it's a significantly thinner, younger-looking tree without anything built on or attached to it, and the bark is a different color. And then it goes back to the one big tree with him tying the swing to the branches. It's very inconsistent.
So you might hate this analogy, but this is the first thing that my brain thought of as you were like going through, like, the different variations. Kind of like when you're constantly regenerating the same prompt in generative AI for images.
Kind of, yes.
This is the only thing. It's just, I feel like I have, like, that uncanny feeling.
I hate that's accurate.
This gentleman I would like to probe.
Heyo.
Let me read this again.
So he makes a wisdom saving throw. Discern emotion, something that looms large in its mind, for love or hate. Successful save, the spell ends. Either way, the target knows you're probing into its mind, and until you shift attention away from the target's mind, the target can take an action on its turn to make an intelligence arcana check against your spell save DC, ending the spell on a success.
Either way, the target is it's like have you ever, like, been in a situation where there's, like, an icy puddle or something on the road, and you go to step on it expecting it to be sturdy, and the ice is just paper thin and shatters immediately?
Yes.
That's what it feels like going deeper into this guy's head. There's no resistance whatsoever, and there is nothing there. It's just more of the exact same rambly nonsense thoughts about this man and his tree. As you do this, the older man turns and looks at you. and narrows his eyes very slowly.
Hate that so much.
He doesn't say anything, and he's not looking directly at you. It's just kind of the, like, in your general direction, narrowing his eyes.
So, okay. So did the younger man do his spell DC, like the wisdom save, or are you just, like, negating that because of whatever connection these two have going on? If I'm allowed to even ask that.
I will tell you right now, the way I am reading the spell is to resist the effects of the spell. There is no resistance.
Okay.
The person whose mind you are reading is aware that you are attempting to read their mind.
And just doesn't appear to care.
Either way, the target knows that you are probing into its mind, and until you shift your attention away from the target's mind, the target can take an action to make a save to end the spell. That does not happen. There is no save made.
Yes. So he knows, I know that he knows, and he doesn't care, is what I'm understanding.
The guy who's rambling, nothing changes about him. As far as you can tell, he doesn't even know that you're there. The older man is giving you a look.
Yeah, but based on what, I would, Reita would know about the spell, he should know I'm in his mind.
Yes.
Is the point I am making. I know that he knows that I'm in there, and the fact that he doesn't care is simply the knowledge I'm trying to confirm that I have.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. That is... Oh. It's after.
So I'm guessing Reita stopped to do that, but the rest of the party just kept going.
Theoretically. Unless you guys noticed and stopped as well. I stopped right inside the gate.
This was over the course of like seconds, so we wouldn't even be that far.
10 seconds at most.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, let me know if I have to insert this, if you want me to. But what is the impression I get from the older man? Because it sounds like I'm aware he is somewhat looking my direction and narrowing his eyes. He's once again acknowledging my presence. What is the fucking vibe check this man? What is the impression that I'm getting from? Is it just suspicion? Or is there potentially hostility there?
You don't want to keep doing what you're doing, but in expression look form.
So yes, hostility, or just warning?
Warning.
Am I, from younger old man, am I picking up what I think I'm probably picking up?
No. When I say there is nothing there, I mean there is nothing there. There are no thoughts aside from this hazy dream memory of the tree. There is nothing else present.
What big tree? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I really don't
Oh,
like
the
this.
old man is very sussy. I see it. Very
only know that,
suspicioso.
But Winter and I only know that out of character.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So I'm still playing the Grimsly Fool. Carry on.
This is such a bad decision, but
Do it.
I'm committed.
Embrace chaos.
Knowing that the younger gentleman hasn't resisted anything so far, and I don't like the vibe from the older gentleman, I'm going to mind sliver the younger one.
Oh no!
Oh, God.
Define mind sliver again. That's a disadvantage on.
You try to temporarily sever the mind of one creature you can see within range. The target must make an intelligence saving throw or take 1d6 psychic damage.
Oh, so he's gonna kill him. Well, or rather, your spell might kill him because he has no saves. Yeah.
Annie, please get into this call. Stop leaving me alone with the two chaos gremlins.
I don't know. I feel Terry would do this.
Terry would throw a spider at the man.
Yeah.
No,
He would shove a
Terry
candy
go
in
up
his face.
Terry would go up to all of them and offer each a cookie.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
yeah, probably.
So my DC is 12 if he wants to roll his intelligence saving check.
But he can't.
Temporary sliver of the mind of one creature you can see within range. Target must succeed or take psychic damage. I need to look something up real quick. This is something I didn't think I would need to know.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Listen. Listen.
Huh. Well, that's interesting.
That's definitely. I'll put that on the list of things you don't want to hear from your DM. Silence. Then, well, that's interesting. Then more silence.
Don't forget, what's your AC?
How much health do you have left again?
I'm
Or
at max,
my
but not
my
for long, I confess.
Or my favorite line: silence, followed by handing you a blank character sheet.
I did warn that character death was a possibility here.
Oh,
I
yes.
know. You did. You did indeed. I just the joke is there, especially if, like it's one of the most unsettling things that can happen if your character is still alive. As far as the player's aware.
Take the character sheet, give them a blank character sheet, and be like, okay, you have a turn in about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's just 1d6. Okay. The body crumples to the ground.
Cool. The
Leona?
moment the body moves, I'm turning and walking away.
The older man starts following you.
Good for him. Does the guard react?
The guard immediately, like, knelt down to check on the guy of, like, oh god, what happened? He was having a fluid ramble conversation with me 2 seconds ago.
Great. Congratulations, Reita. You just killed a senile old man.
Again.
I will blanketly admit I did not foresee this as an outcome and am unprepared for what is to immediately happen. I don't have anything written down for this.
Oh boy. Your options are improvise or rewind and stop the action from happening. Or, we end the session early while you come and give you some time, give you a week to come up with more stuff here. For this.
I'm kind of leaning towards ending the session because of things that you are not yet aware of.
Oh god. Congratulations, Reita. You just force ended the session. You blue screened the DM.
Listen.
I just want you to know that if this is where we end because of exactly this, I am going to name the resulting video Reita blue screens the DM.
I know we are ending the session here. You guys
I am
don't.
so naming the
You
video
guys,
this.
you guys don't make it to Titania before things happen.
Okay.
Reita just kicked off a powder keg early. Congratulations.
Oh, you have no idea.
Oh goodness.
Listen, Reita has very strong feelings about very few things.
I'm
Oh.
debating if I want to tell you the problem that you've just caused.
Is there a way for you to tell us the problem in generic terms so that you can tell us without telling us?
I am all for being completely in the dark. Like, until...
This man is so very clearly old that his body is essentially skin and bone, and yet he has perfectly maintained dark brown hair and almost glowing, uncanny green eyes, and is standing with nearly perfect posture and walking uninhibited.
Yeah, I don't trust him!
Yeah, honestly, other than the green eyes and the perfect posture and walking uninhibited, you didn't really describe anything suspicious there.
The green eyes were enough for me!
Reita probed the mind of somebody standing next to him, and he immediately knew that it was Reita.
Well, wasn't that part of like the description
No.
there? For her,
No,
for
only in their own...
her spells.
Only the person whose mind was delved deeply into would know that something was happening. Reita only did that to the man that she then immediately killed. She didn't do that to Green-Eyed Guy.
So, okay, I misunderstood because we were stuck playing the pronoun game a bit there.
Yeah.
No, I understand. It's a lot clunkier to keep repeating the weird guy or the guy with green eyes or something like that in the same sentence. It just muddied the understanding a little for me.
Mm-hmm.
So it was surface thoughts on old guy. Didn't love what I saw. Didn't trust going deeper. Surface thoughts on younger old guy. Didn't love what I saw. Didn't love that there wasn't resistance to it. Also got spotted by older gentleman. Decided to execute younger guy. Is now being chased by older guy.
Yeah, you can provide the rest of the details in campaign talk. I just wildly misrepresented or maybe not wildly, but misrepresented the situation here to Manny.
Hi,
Manny.
hello.
Hey, why?
You have picked a time to arrive.
The session's ending because now we have the BBEG on our ass.
I don't know. What the fuck?
So,
Okay, bye.
So,
Okay, Sivna, you may provide the context. Sivna, you may provide the context here.
Oh, yeah, I killed another man.
Was the old man the BBD or some shit?
All right. So, long story short, we decided that we should probably return to town to let them know about the black sand because it's literally creeping out from the black desert that's supposed to be on the western side of the continent. So basically, if I understand this correctly, Faye, it's like half a continent away from us.
essentially, yes.
Yeah. So plus there was a massive crowd of beings on the black sand following its approach. Then on the way back, do you remember that old man merchant that we killed in the last session?
Oh
Yeah,
god, what about
on our
him?
way back, we found out, hey, the grave that that Lomadhi dug and placed him in
Oh.
was empty without any sign of being disturbed.
No, with signs of being disturbed. There
Oh,
was no
with
sign
signs
of a
of being
body.
disturbed. Okay. Yeah, it was
Got
empty.
tried.
So yeah, so we got back to town and we found the guard. We found the doors wide open, and one of the guards was talking with two old men. One of whom was how was that description again? Despite old enough to resemble skin and bones, was still had a full head of deep brown hair, had very unsettlingly green eyes, as well as standing perfectly straight and walking without any issues. So Sivna decided to probe both his mind and the mind of the other old man. Didn't like what she saw, and mind slivered the younger of the two old men to kill him. And as a result, D D or DM's notes have hit a dead end for this because she was not prepared for Sivna to do that.
No,
Damn.
As a result, the session is ending. By the way, Manny, when it comes time for us to upload this video on our YouTube pages, we are going to call this Reita Blue Screens the DM.
Oh, episode 3. I keep forgetting that.
I prepared for so many things. The one thing I didn't prepare for was Reita messing with somebody who clearly is not good to mess with, and then just killing the person they're traveling with.
Their ways
So what you're
around
telling me is we're about to fight the BBG. Well,
Listen.
okay, time to name my character.
Listen, Reita is the closest character I have ever made to a murder hobo, and there are very specific things that will trigger that. And unfortunately, this pair hit enough of the boxes.
I mean, to
Holy
be fair, in your
shit,
defense,
dude.
everything was suspicious, and to her character, it makes sense to want to do that. I'd probably do the exact same thing.
Oh,
For
yeah,
the audience, though, next time on Crisis of Zidroya, the party's gonna get wiped.
Jesus.
What do you mean party? Grimsly doesn't know any of you.
What do you mean, Bruce? What's going on?
Goodbye.
I mean,
Faye,
to be
Yeah.
fair, yeah, Grims.
if it would help, just, you know, I know we're not gonna do this session, but just for your own thoughts, what'll probably happen, if Reita detects that she's being followed, and I would like to think you'd give her a chance to figure that out, she would break apart from the group and let them take care of business, because she knows she's stirred this shit. And she's still trying to hide her own shit from the party, so if this is all somewhat in relation, she will try and break from the party and take care of whatever's about to happen elsewhere.
Yeah.
So if someone's going to die, it's going to only be Reita.
There is no subtlety whatsoever. The green-eyed man, the moment the other guy started falling to the ground, before he even hit the ground, was turning and walking towards you.
Okay, then Reita will immediately stop following the party and just break off in another direction.
Okay.
Yeah, the only question I have there is, would the rest of the party notice this?
Because it's dead.
I would actively try and stealth away from the party.
I am going to
Okay.
take this moment to thank my viewers and end the stream, because I have a lot of writing I need to do all of a sudden that I wasn't ready for. So
Don't you just hate it when homework surprises you out of nowhere?
Jesus fucking Christ.
I mean, to be fair, that's only one of the two major chaotic events that happen in this session. while we were still
Anyways,
investigating
I'm at
Black's.
Walmart, so I'll talk to y'all later. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, I'll message me later when you have time. Okay, fine. I was well, like, yeah. I was
Wait,
gonna say message
what were you saying?
me later when you have time, Snacky, because I gotta I'll fill you in on the other chaotic event that basically resulted in Terry almost dying.
He wasn't
Terry,
gonna die. The
what do you
DM's not
mean
gonna
Terry
do
almost
that.
died?
So
Hold
we
on,
were
I
still
gotta stay for that.
yeah, so we were still investigating the Black Sand at the time, and Grimsly decides to ride the camel that Terry was resting on into the Black Sand.
I
Black
want to thank
Sand
everyone for
immediately
coming.
starts causing the camel to sink. And
I want to thank everyone for coming real quick. I am going to go ahead and rate us over to a good friend of mine who's also doing Dungeons and Dragons, Azeroth Tenebris, as he's a good friend of mine, and I hope to wish him well. Send over some love. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching me hit the end of my notes very abruptly. I will see you likely on Tuesday, if not on Wednesday, for more Expedition 33. And until then, bye-bye.